Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 20. So, last time we had Muscular returning, assaulting some random people and some heroes in training from Ketsubutsu Academy, which was cool to see them again, although they did kind of get their butts beat, but it was Muscular, so they were brave, put up a fight, and tried to save people and everything. Midoriya came in like a badass with his Batman-ass self with Smokescreen, which we just learned about, and Danger Sense, and all of his abilities, using his brain to realize that, just he's always been smart with quirks, so figuring out that the muscles on the deeper layers for an extended period of time would get tired, so then they let go and gave him the opening he needed to only have to use 45% power to defeat Muscular. So, very cool. We also have him teaming up with some of the top heroes and everything. So, it's pretty crazy what's been going on. But I am looking forward to seeing more. And let's jump into the episode, shall we? Alrighty, guys, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh yeah, this. Uh. Nice. Oh. I don't feel like my little opening was enough to let you guys know how much I loved last episode, though. It was incredible. I'm gonna clean my glasses real fast. Ooh, they are filthy. Yeah, I actually ended up getting a new phone. So for those of you who may not know, I like to take notes just to help me because my memory is absolute dog shit, and sometimes I'll forget what happens at the start of an episode by the end. Not that I forget, but it's when I start talking about it, sometimes I don't remember to bring it up because my mind is going 100 miles an hour trying to think of like what I'm talking about at the time and what to talk about next kind of thing. And sometimes there's things that just get left out. So having little like notes to remind me of like, oh yes, at the very start of the episode they, talked about teaming up kind of thing. It just helps me like point my discussion in the direction where I want to be. But I take those notes on my phone. I used to have the Fold phone, the Z Fold 3. So I could open it up into like tablet size, but I wasn't a big fan of it. I used it a lot for the notes, but I didn't really open it for anything else. But now I have the new S23 that just came out, so I gotta get used to writing these notes on a smaller phone. Oh shit. Is she just like an innocent person that they think she's a villain or something? This is why untrained people shouldn't have support items. Nice, Midoriya. Man, he looks scary though. Just like what? She has a shirt and pants on. The backpack. Oh. Using his float to hold it up. All Might. Oh, a lunch? Or dinner, I guess it's dark out. Oh. Alright. Yep, the people standing against the wall. I forgot to talk about these two when we saw them initially. So they're not agreeing to release their power yet. Uh... Hmm. He looks like a little bit of Bakugo in him. Damn. So they're probably 2 and 3, right? Second and third wielders after the first. Oh, okay, so that's why. Hmm. Why'd you save me? Yeah. I got chills. I don't know why. It just. Alright, is Midori about to get another power? Two more powers? Oh shit! Oh yes, hired gun. Interesting. Oh, that's a gun. He's just sitting there, arms crossed. So crazy ass nail guns. Fiber fire! Jeez. Well. To clean up my mess. Technically, that conversation, I was just thinking about it when those guys were against the wall in Midoriya's vision. That was back when Midoriya was still there. So I feel like they would have turned around back then. So I wonder if Midoriya has the powers, just hasn't been used. I don't know. But I guess they were just speaking to him in that moment too. So it doesn't really matter either way. Well, you assholes go beat the bad guy yourselves then. Just catching them all. Well, all they can do is keep going. Despite what people are yelling about. Oh. Look at him go. Alright, so they know all that. Hmm. So they don't understand the hatred, desire, and need, like, yeah. Yeah, so they know all. Okay, so they kind of know all this. She just doesn't fully understand. I got it. fair point. Like a sociopath, so he doesn't feel hatred. Uh, Night Eye. Oh shit! That's not good. Uh-oh. It's purple. We saw a purple-haired girl in the opening. Oh, All Might's getting hit too? Communication? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Damn. Hired gun. Alright, so she's a sniper. Seemingly. Is part of her quirk help her, though? Oh, Jesus, okay, yep, I'd say so. Oh my god, she uses her hair as bullets. Ugh! That's wild. Oh shit. Alright. Damn, just run. Danger sense. Shit, he dodged it. Nice. Lady Nagant. Smart. Hopefully All Might's okay. Damn, she can curve it. Is he catching it? Oh my god. Yeah, she's unaware of all his powers. Oh. Messed up his arm braces, right? Damn. Hmm. It's crazy. Danger sense, right? Fourth. Nice. Oh shit! Go straight at her. Oh shit, she has overhaul. Interesting that she's taking care of him. Alright, so we're gonna see how she got out with him and maybe got contracted by All for One too. Oh shit, he's just right there. Damn, really? Jeez, he knew he'd do this. That's insane. Hmm. Does rain interfere with the smoke? Is that why he's saying rain? Okay. So, maybe more nefarious purposes than being nice? Oh shit. Oh shit. Give her a quirk? Airwalk. Well, shit. Goddamn. Alright. Damn, that went by so fast. Holy crap. Man, so. That's crazy. At first, like, the first half of the episode, I was like, okay, this one's, on the slower side, I think, right? But, I was still enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but then, like, it really picked up with bringing in the, bringing Lady Nagant. But shit, like, they teased the idea that it seemed like the other two were gonna help, and we haven't seen those two quirks yet, so I have a feeling that those are gonna come into play, potentially. Because we had them turn around, right? But yeah, the very beginning where we had those civilians attacking that innocent lady, and that's like prime example of why people need to go through the training of UA and everything before to be able to distinguish, villains from civilians and stuff like that. So, alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 20. So, yeah, that was rough to watch because I mean that's why just normal people can't take justice into their own hands. Like even in our normal society, right? Like everyone thinks that they can do the job better than the cops can. Don't get me wrong. There's rotten apples and everything. Things are messed up and not great in that department, but definitely would be far worse if everyone were to be left to take like justice into their own hands kind of thing, right? At least that's the way that I see it, because it ended up being like this, where people are like, you look suspicious, and there's like the normal person walking down the street just because of the way they look, they get attacked kind of thing. But yeah, obviously loved Midoriya stepping in there and taking control of the situation and consoling her and everything. Oh, excuse me. But I love All Might just giving him a dinner to eat, and everything. It's like, and same with like Endeavor and the others trying to keep away from Midoriya too, because they don't want all this hate that they're getting, right? They don't want it to fall back on Midoriya as well, so they're trying to keep their distance, and that makes sense as well. So it's like a lot of those things were just, like I said, it was on like the little slower side, but I still enjoyed all of it because it's all those little things that make this show great. Is like the fact that these characters, despite everything that's going on in their lives, still have time to care about this kid. And I mean, that's the thing, is Midoriya is still just a kid with this massive burden on his shoulders, and they're trying to do what they can to alleviate some of that and not add more. So very cool. But we had the two others that were against the wall. They were kind of more hesitant to work with Midoriya because of Midoriya's thing about wanting to save Shigaraki. They're saying they were, it seems like they were the first or the second and third wielder. The first wielder's obviously the brother, because they said they were there for some of like the bloodiest parts of it, and obviously we saw them saving the first wielder and all that. So like they probably harbor the most hatred towards All For One because they were probably the closest to All For One's influence kind of thing, because at one point All For One kind of like went under the radar, right? Or did he? Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't go under the radar until All Might, right? Because All Might kind of... That's crazy to think about, that I think it was kind of All Might that stopped his reign, right? And then the society of, like, All Might being that protector and everything kind of took root. But, I think anyway. But either way, so I guess all of them probably harbor a grudge, but I guess just they said they were around for some of the worst of it, so they're worried about Midoriya's desire to save Shigaraki rather than, kill him and just end it once and for all. So I can definitely see their point, because I'm also a bit worried about the path that Midoriya is taking with this, trying to save him rather than trying to just finish him off for good kind of thing. Not that I want to see Midoriya in a situation where he has to kill someone, but I do think that All For One in some sense has to go, right? Whether it be saving Shigaraki and somehow getting that influence out of Shigaraki and then killing the original All For One kind of thing, but like, it's just, he's such a danger to this world, it's not even funny. And one slip up, one mistake with the security system, and he's out again, kind of thing. Or it just takes one person to be born in this world that idolizes him with a power that no one realizes is as strong as it is, right? That, like, somehow can't be detected and can just get him out. And it's like, with him being as long-living as he is, it's like, it's literally just a matter of time until he gets out somehow, right? So that's how I see it anyway. But yeah, so I understand their hesitance to working with Midoriya and everything, but it seems like they kind of came around based off, I like the story about them going to help the first wielder, and I mean, the first wielder was All For One's brother. They should have had every right, in their own heads to be like, let's just take this guy out. He's his brother. He's got to be just as bad as him, right? But they didn't, for whatever reason. They saw him and helped him instead, and I like that story and how that changed their minds and everything. So, but yeah, I kind of already talked about. I wrote down angry civilians, but I kind of already talked about that part with them trying to. I guess I didn't really talk about the anger and it is very frustrating. Like, I understand their sentiment of, like, these heroes are the ones that are supposed to be keeping the town safe, but, you know, the thing is they're not gods. That's the thing, is everyone got too comfortable with how strong All Might was, and how he couldn't be beaten, and stuff like that, that everyone just has that mentality that every hero should, like, never be beaten, but I mean, that's the thing about this world and that whole, like, quirk singularity doomsday theory and everything, where these quirks are becoming so powerful that it's a matter of time until someone shows up that just is extremely hard to stop. And like, sure, this is a shitty situation. I understand everyone wants their sense of normalcy back, and some people are probably even saying this stuff that don't really mean it. That, like, maybe they regret it afterwards, but they're just so upset with the loss of their homes and families and whatnot, you know. But yeah, I also feel like some of these people just feel so entitled. It like, whenever you hear me, like, whenever I see them yelling and you hear me say, like, why don't you go fight them yourself, it's like, you know, if you don't think that you can take them, why should you expect that capability out of someone else, kind of thing. And I mean, maybe that's not a fair thing to say, but and I get that the heroes are supposed to keep them safe, and they can't really do that right now. They're trying, though. They're trying the best that they can, and I feel like that's all you can ask. And they're, like, assaulting the people that are still actively trying. There's so many that are quitting and giving up because of these assaults. Like, at this point, you're gonna be running all the heroes away to the point where you're gonna have no one to help you, and you're just gonna be living in this, but worse, right? Like, it's, you know, but they don't see that far ahead. They just think to themselves, I want to live my cushy life again. I'm gonna yell at the whoever I can, because I can't. Like, that's the thing, is they also can't yell at the villains, because the villains will just friggin' kill them, right? So the only other option they have is yell at the heroes that, you know, aren't up to their standards. But yeah. Anyway, so we have this Lady Nagant showing up. She is an incredible sniper. Her arm turns into a sniper. The other one is where she deposits bullets, and she can turn her hair into bullets, which is, and all kinds of different bullets and everything too. So pretty crazy power. She's able to, seems like, I mean, I didn't really fully understand. Like, it seemed like she was able to curve the bullets too. Like, there was that one that, like, came around the building and curved. I don't know. I don't think that was just. I don't think that was just skill, right? Because I thought there was something that Mr. Snipe said that mentioned that she is all skill, but what makes the difference is, or she's all technique or something like that. But what makes the difference is her bullets, which maybe she can do something special with the bullets to allow them to curve. I'm not 100% sure. All he really said was, like, hollow points and, like, switching between, like, hollow points and the, you know, different, I'm not good with bullets, so the different kinds and all that. But yeah, pretty crazy power that she has. And she used to be like Hawks. She used to be someone that was taken on. Maybe she was another person with, like, a tragic backstory kind of thing that the, you know, Public Safety Commission decided to take on and train her to be this, not necessarily an assassin, I mean, possibly, but just this person that can work from the shadows, work from range kind of thing, and handle some of the underground stuff that maybe, like, isn't so flashy in the public for everyone. And it's crazy that Hawks' thing to Midoriya was just like, if you encounter her, run. So what does Midoriya do? Go straight at her. But I love it. But now she has this airwalk ability, which I'm sure is going to give Midoriya the jump, right? Because he's not going to expect her to be, like, he thinks he knows her quirk, so he's going to expect her to be stuck on this roof without any way to get to another one, whereas now she's just airwalking away, and that's going to mess up the positioning of where Midoriya thinks she is and all that, I think. So, that's going to be a thing. But we still have two mystery powers from Midoriya, and I believe in Midoriya's mind. Like, he knows One for All is involved. I mean, All for One is involved. And so I imagine he's going to very quickly come to the conclusion that, if he sees her like jumping in the air or whatever, he's going to quickly come to that conclusion of All for One gave her an extra power, which is also interesting because now that we have the information that One for All can't go to someone who has another quirk because they kind of die from old age at a younger age than they should, does that mean all these people that All for One are bestowing extra powers to, like, now that she has this extra power, unless he takes it away, but it's not going to fuse properly because she already has a quirk, and now she's going to die at a younger age, and I bet he doesn't tell people that, so, it's almost interesting, like, I almost wonder if that would be a good thing to go public on, because, maybe not, maybe it wouldn't be good for people to know, I don't know, I'm just trying to think, like, would it be a good thing if people knew, and that way even the villains that were considering working with him now have this doubt in their mind of being like, oh, well, I don't want your extra quirk because I'm just going to die young because of it. And that gets rid of kind of one tool that All for One can use to manipulate people. It's like, I can give you extra power. And it's like, I mean, granted, there's probably some crazy bad guys that would be like, yeah, sure, cut my life in half in order to, have more power now. There's plenty of people that would do it, but I'm sure there's also plenty of people that wouldn't, right? But I'm sure there's other downsides that I'm not thinking of in revealing that information, that they know that and everything. So, but yeah, interesting. I'm just excited to see how Midoriya handles this, because she was saying, like, I think she said, did she say it's the first time ever, or it's been a long time since, either way, since someone was able to avoid, like, 2 bullets simultaneously, or even just in general from her. So, and she's like, I liked the little, like, compliment of, I see why All for One wants you. But also, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the fact that we've always known that All for One has been incredible at, like, predicting. I don't know if it's some kind of quirk that allows him to have some sort of, sorry, Night Eye, foresight. But yeah, because as soon as he got out of prison, the first thing he said to her was, there's going to be a UA student that is going to leave school soon and go off on his own. He knew exactly what Midoriya was going to do, and that's just, it's even though I knew that he has that kind of prediction capability, like, he was in prison, isolated from the news and everything, and still knew pretty much the state of everything going on outside. Granted, now I don't know, with him having some kind of weird mental, like, link to Shigaraki, I don't know if that's why he knew so much, or if it really is just that, but I don't know if it's just straight up, like, IQ, intellect kind of thing that gives him the calculating process to be able to, like, assume what's going to happen, or if it's some kind of actual, like, glimpsing into the future and seeing what could happen. I don't know, but I'm pretty fascinated by that aspect of All for One. I wonder if we're ever going to learn more about his ability to predict these things and everything, but yeah, crazy episode, can't wait to watch more. And I really thought in the beginning, when we had that girl running from the civilians and everything, I really thought that was supposed to be Uraraka at first, like, running after, like, trying to find Midoriya or something like that. But obviously it wasn't. That was just my first, like, when we saw, like, the feet moving, and then I wasn't sure because, like, the panic in the voice, I wasn't sure if it was Uraraka or not, but yeah, obviously not. But that was just something that I thought about. Anyway, very cool. Can't wait to see more. Can't wait to see the final few powers that Midoriya gets, and what they'll be like. Because really, a lot of them, like Black Whip, well, Float is incredible too. Black Whip is extremely handy. Smokescreen and Danger Sense, I feel like, are very good, but also very limited. Whereas they obviously let him react and conceal kind of thing, but they don't necessarily give the ability to, like, I don't know. they don't really like enhance his strength other than, you know, the ability to avoid some attacks and everything due to danger sense and all that. They're very cool abilities, don't get me wrong. I love him having them. I love the way he uses them. But I'm wondering if the last two will be more offensive oriented or not, kind of thing. But yeah. Anyway, very cool episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. All kinds of stuff on there, like Better Call Saul I'm watching on there. Very good show. Holy crap, it is it good. And I'm actually really excited tomorrow. I watch it again, and we're starting season 3. So, but also, Mob Psycho Season 2 and 3 is on there, and I'm watching Symphogear at the moment. So check all that out if you're interested. Link in the description below, or should be popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.